What's going on, my Swillies? All right, so welcome back for another episode of DC Dark Legion. All right, so we had started over on our Avenger here, guys. Now, the reason why I was doing that is because on my other account, I got Superman, I got Joker, I got Scarecrow, I got all the good guys, but the problem is I was not able to duplicate them. Now, it wasn't so much that I want to start over because of Scarecrow and Joker. I want to start over because of Superman. Now, when I first started playing the game, the server that I was on, it was out maybe like about a day or two. So I was about a day or two behind. So I said, you know what? I want to start over, and I want to maximize my chance of getting Superman. All right. So I started on this other server. I believe it's 338, and I said, you know what? I really gotta get this Superman going here, guys. I have to. There's no reason why I should not have Superman. So I started over, and I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and do this free to play. And you guys know how that goes. Okay, so when you go free to play, of course, there's those little offers that can pop up. They become very enticing. All right, so I went ahead and jumped on a couple things. I spent a little bit of money here, and I just got Green Lantern today. Okay, so we're playing the next day. Probably like about 12 hours ago I started this account. Okay, so that's roughly around a little bit less than 12 hours I started the account. Well, no, a little bit more than 12 hours, sorry. 15 hours or so. All right, so this is what we're doing here, guys. We're going to go ahead and give you guys a couple tips that you need to start that I don't really see people talking about so much. All right, so what I would recommend you guys first to do is, of course, obviously, is figure out what kind of player you are. Now, you got to try to figure out if you're going to be a free-to-play player, light spender, or you're going to be a whale, a dolphin, a guppy, or whatever you're going to be. You got to figure out what you're going to do in the game. You got to figure out your goal. Are you going to, spend some money? And I already know I'm going to spend some money. And I'm not really a fan of doing it, but I know that I need to do so. I need to do just that, just to get what I'm trying to get as far as my goal goes. Now, on my other account, I did spend a lot of money, and I mean a lot. I don't mean like thousands like that, nothing like that. Like I might have spent maybe a couple $100s just to get Superman alone, and it didn't happen. All right, and then time ran out, and then I was able to get. I got him on like one pull one day. I only had one of those little fragments, and then all of a sudden I pulled him. And I remember I was at a doctor's appointment, and I was leaving the parking lot, and I just let me go ahead and pull. And I pulled him, and I got him. I drove on the highway. I was jumping up for joy, basically. But I was sitting down, of course, driving. So hopefully this account, I can get duplicates of Superman. I just want to at least get 2. I don't have to get like a whole bunch of them or anything like that. I just want to get 2. All right, so when it comes to like your heroes here, guys, next tip here is, you're going to work with what you got. Okay, like right now I'm trying to figure out Superman. I don't have him yet, but it's fine. You have to look at what you have. Okay, now this is pretty much what you're starting off with. Now, the best thing that you're gonna start off with, in my humble opinion here, guys, and it's tried and true, is you're gonna be definitely starting off with Wonder Woman. Okay, definitely want to get Wonder Woman here in your arsenal. Most people say WW. That's what you want to get. And another one is gonna be Green Arrow. He's gonna be a really good one for you guys to start off with. Whether you guys are free to play or you guys are spending, no matter what, he's going to be with you for a long time, okay? All right, the next one is probably good. I didn't use him on my other account, but I'm going to start using him on this account. I'm going to do things a little bit different. Black Adam, guys. Yes, I said it. Black Adam. You guys are going to start using him as well. All right, and then, of course, you're going to start off with Mira, but for some reason on this account, they give you a free Poison Ivy. So I would definitely recommend, if you guys can get her, Poison Ivy. I got mine 3 white stars so far. So they already gave me on day 2. You get Poison Ivy, and I had to go ahead and use one of the special, packs where you spend $4.99 and you get all 3. I did that on my other account, so that's how I got her. Okay, so we got that. So that's what you're gonna use there, and they also give you Green Lantern. But like I said, I'm gonna try to go ahead and do the best I can with who I got. Red Hood is pretty good in the beginning. I don't know how he is late game. I know my other account, I have him like blue star, like 5 blue star or something like that. And I really haven't used him much. But starting out, guys, I would definitely recommend using him as well. Okay? And that's the ones I would recommend just off the bat. And then, of course, you're going to be using Killer Croc. That's the ones you're going to start off with. I reset mine so I can level up somebody else because I already got something better. Yeah, I got Batman. So I kind of replaced Killer Croc with Batman. And I was trying to go away from doing that, but for some reason it worked out in my favor. So Batman is not bad. You just got to spend a little bit of money to get him leveled up. But they give you the option to do so, but you're going to be spending, okay? So I have to use Batman again. And of course, next thing you're going to be doing is you're going to decide if you want to get that second builder. Second builder is like $1.99. I would recommend it. And the reason why I would recommend that is because whenever you guys are leveling up your war room and other buildings inside, you want to make sure that everything is built evenly. I did not do that the first time, and that's why it took me so long to level up my war room. Okay, so you want to make sure everything is leveled up evenly. Okay, now for me, the most important buildings are like the biolabs and your drone. Okay, those are the two buildings I think that are very important to get leveled up. But like I said, you're gonna be leveling everything evenly. So you see everything is that can be leveled up is level 8. Okay, I got War Room 9 cooking right now, 6 hours 47 minutes, which is not gonna take that long. So I'm gonna go ahead and use some drones to speed those up, of course, and then we'll go from there. All right. I don't know. I would definitely say join an active alliance. The alliance I'm in right now, I'm happy for it because everything, all my builders, all my build times are like getting demolished right now. So I don't have anything I'm building right now. We'll just help everybody else. All the help timers are getting placed very well. We're getting all these chests. Everything is just great. Now I hope that same speed takes place, you know, as the game goes on. I'm actually liking this server. I like my other server too. And my other server, I'm an R4 in there. They made me R4. I guess I was spending so much. They said, oh, we're gonna make him R4. They probably would have made me R5, but the guy, I'm sure he doesn't want to get that position up. I really don't want any kind of leadership position. I just want to play the game efficiently, and that's the best thing that I can hope for in that. Now, one thing that I didn't do the first time is I didn't realize that you had like inventory. Okay. Now I had used most of these chests already, but there's some chests that you get for like pre-registration chests. You got different bundles. Now this one I have right now, I can't open this one until I think War Room number 10. The last one was like War Room numbers 9 or 8 or something like that. And you're gonna get like heroes. I think that's how I got Green Lantern this time. I didn't get him like that last time, but I got him this time easily. And then of course, if you spend, you can get Green Lantern as well. But just make sure you guys look at your inventory and check out some different chests that you guys have, because you never know what's inside there, guys. Don't be a hoarder. Okay. And that's the biggest mistake I made on the first account, is I just had a whole bunch of chests sitting there that I didn't even know about. I didn't know you can go into your inventory like that. I didn't know. I kind of just like looked at the game. I was rushing through, skipping this and that. But now this time around, now that I know a little bit more about the game, it makes it a little bit easier for me. So I'm going to make better decisions on that. All right. So when it comes also to your researches and things like that, the best thing for me is just to go ahead and start working with construction. You can do combat and things like that, but just do your construction. Work your way down the tree a little bit here. At some point, you're not going to be able to, upgrade anything. So what you're going to do is go back up to the top and start, just maxing out everything else inside here, like, just like that. Okay, because everything's going to be pretty much instant. All right, but you want to make sure that you put at least 1 point in everything when you first start out. Okay, and then you're going to have a lot of help, like all the help timers helping out right now. I'm in a very active alliance, which is really good. Make sure you guys do that. But like I said, you can go into combat, because combat is going to help you out too. All right, I don't want to sit there and say, oh no, you don't want to do combat. But combat is going to help you out. But when you're trying to build your base up and get those resources, you definitely want to make sure that you go into the construction portion, okay, and get as much as you can. You want to make sure you get all that you can get out of this whole thing. And I wish they would make like a second research cube. That would be fantastic. Okay, that's the couple tips that I would definitely give you guys just starting out. But like I said, the main tip thing, I think the best thing is to figure out what kind of player you are. People are always inside of the chat saying, hey, what's the best heroes? Just figure out what kind of player you are first. So you can figure out, to get those heroes that you're trying to get to, that everybody's talking about, like Superman, Scarecrow, Joker. You have to figure out what kind of player you are so you can get those heroes. Because you're not going to get them for free. You can, but it's going to take a little bit of skin in the game to do so. Now, if you guys enjoyed today's tips, make sure you guys drop that like on the video. I want to put some more content out here just to help you guys out. I switched over to this game from Last Fortress. I know you got a lot of people that follow me, know me from Last Fortress Underground. Still play the game, but I like to, switch some speed here and try a different game out. And this is probably going to be the one here. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I definitely want to hear from you guys. Uncle Swill loves you all. See you next time.